So, what was it like going to like film school, and like what did it enhance, and did you have any challenges like going through film school to
So,
perfect your craft?
well, by the time I got out of film school, I had already produced like 20 shorts. Now, I'm not saying they were the greatest,
Wow.
but I tried, like me,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to beat myself up, but how are you gonna get better at something if you don't try? So me, I didn't feel like because again, I'm going to film school after going to mortuaries, and like I explained to the school, look, I come from a background of being a funeral service, but you don't have to be a mortician to know time don't wait on nobody. So I'm in school, I got
Yeah.
free
Yeah.
equipment,
Yeah.
I got free lights, look, I may not, I'm still learning about some of this stuff or whatever, but why not use it while I have the opportunity to? So,
Yeah.
man, I was like creating stuff left and right, but I think that going to film school for me actually helped me to really have a passion for making documentaries.
Got
Because
you.
a lot of times as a filmmaker, most people want to make narrative films. And I was like, that's what I'm thinking. But when I went to film school, shout out to my former teacher, Charles, because me being in his documentary class gave me more of a passion for documentaries. And I remember the
Mm,
first documentary that he had us do, we used our cell phones, which was
mm,
pretty cool. But then he teamed me up with, two other filmmakers, Zach and Chris Hospelhorn, when I first started my web series. He shot like the first probably like the first 8 episodes. Chris is a genius with the camera. But Chris and Zach, we did a documentary on a restaurant on the north side of Chicago. So I spent the night at we all spent the night at Zach's house that day because we had to be out late. Because you know how being on a film set can be. Sometimes you're there for hours.
hours. Yeah.
I thought, being at the funeral home, you'd be there a long time too sometimes. Sometimes you could be on set just as long because I've done it, especially like we're working on Chicago PD and some of them shows, man, we been there. But I know one time I got there, maybe 10 or no, I was like maybe like 8 in the morning and we ain't get done about almost 11 at night and stuff like man, it be like that sometimes, but you know,
Wow.
it comes with the territory. But yeah, it's you put some hours in on set.
Oh yeah, I imagine. And what types of things did you do on the set of Chicago PD?
Well, right now, it just started this was back in October. They started using me more as an extra, and it was funny because the first time they picked me, can't give out no spoilers. Not that I get just a few minutes or whatever, but it was for a funeral scene. I said, "Now they would pick me for that, right?" So
Chance would have it, right?
ever since they picked me for that, they just by the grace of God, they've been keep picking me. So I just, if they call me, if I'm available, I just show up, man. And every time I show up, I get a chance to meet different people and, I got a chance to work with, some of the, different extras and things of that nature. Sometimes you get to work with some of the main cast, but to me, I don't care who I work with. To me, it's just nice to be able to be around people that love what they do. I don't care, mega star, whatever star, don't really make me a difference. Everybody star in my book. I like being around people, man.
Yeah.